boys and girls? Yes. Everyone pull up your carpet square, sit down. Jason, take your fingers out of your nose. Down, all the way down. Cover your belly button. Thank you. Hi, everybody. So this book is called Make Way for Ducklings, and it is by Robert McCloskey with illustrations by the author. Mr. and Mrs. Mallard were looking for a place to live. Does anyone here know anything about duck reproduction? You know, quite frankly, lady ducks are not into it. Evolutionary biology is handling that in a variety of ways. At any rate, everyone knows that librarians will read stories to children. You don't know about some of the other things we do, like free lunch after school and job searching assistance. You want your resume edited? I'm your girl. But another thing we do is reader advisory. Reader advisory is a lesser known skill set in library science. And reader advisory is how you know to get your Nana number 74 in the Cozy Cottage Quilting Mysteries for Christmas, as opposed to getting her number 74 in the Side Bitches, Boss Bitches, and the Ballers Who Love Them series, which was issued in an omnibus, which has a starred review in Publishers Weekly, so really I highly recommend it if that's how your Nana rolls. Otherwise, you're going to want to do the quilting. That is reader advisory. So I would like to give you all some reader advisory today. For those of you who are readers, you can really tell a lot about someone from the kind of books they read. So for example, if there's a gentleman caller whose favorite book, no, the only book for him is Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time series. It's about 10 books while Robert Jordan was alive, but it continues deeper into the misogynistic fantasy land. You might think that man is just an underemployed stoner living in his mom's basement in Cuyahoga Falls. But in his head, that underemployed stoner living in his mom's basement in Cuyahoga Falls, in his head, he lives in sort of a low-rent knockoff of Middle-earth, and he is carrying around at all times a flaming sword with which he has been commissioned to do many unpleasant things, mostly to ladies. And when you leave that underemployed stoner who is actually living in his mom's basement in Cuyahoga Falls, you will need a restraining order. You will probably also need a broad spectrum antibiotic. And I would really recommend like a Wiccan drum circle for a while, just to get back in the swing of things. That is my advice to readers. If, however, you manage to go sort of in the collegiate realm, and you think that a gentleman is just a sort of moderately schlubby wearer of Cosby sweaters who carries a notebook everywhere, and he's going to be brilliant someday. If that moderately schlubby wearer of Cosby sweaters, if his favorite book is Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you do not want that man in your life. Because he is not living in a college campus at a state school in the Midwest. That man lives in Las Vegas. He spends many hours screaming down the highway in a 1971 Cadillac Eldorado that is filled with coke and alligators and hookers that are actually alligators and alligators that are actually hookers. It's very complicated. Also, pro tip, imaginary cocaine has an extreme side effects to real cocaine, and you do not want to date that dude. It's not worth it. If I would break up with that dude, I would really recommend like some Gloria Steinem and some Erica Jong just to kind of get back into a healthier frame of mind. Guns and Jones. Do not date. And then, supposing the Gloria Steinem and the Erica Jong really takes like real hard, and you end up dating a lady whose favorite book is Milan Kundera's The Unbearable Lightness of Being. That lady, she does not live in a glorious metropolitan area with a free art museum. In her head, she lives during the fall of communism. And there's her world. Her world is just a bleak, featureless gray landscape where no one choice is any better than any other choice, so there's no reason to choose to live, or to leave the house, or to eat a vegetable, or to not be an a-hole. It is unbearable being with that lady. Maybe do not date. After her, I mean really, like, read the Vampire Diaries. It's healthier. But the real cautionary tale of American literature, the real problem, this dude, Herman effing Melville. If a man ever tells you his favorite author is Herman Melville, first off, that man is a liar. You're going to want to do a background check, possibly a credit check, do a public record search. You're going to want to get the truth on that, because no one loves Herman Melville. No one. Herman Melville did not love Herman Melville. He's terrible. And also, if he specifies that his favorite book by Herman Melville is Moby Dick, that is 100%, a million times a lie, because people who do actually like Melville, what they like is Bartleby the Scrivener, because they're imagining not doing their jobs. And they finished Billy Budd because it was signed for school and they were nerds. But they have no one has read every page of Moby Dick. That is a straight up lie. So just no, do not. Because even if it were true that his favorite book was Moby Dick, that you need to think about what the life of Captain Ahab's wife was like when she said, "John, Captain, come down from the widow's walk. I'm going to the store. Could you pick up the children after school?" And Captain Ahab's answer was, "But the whale." And when she said, John, do you think you could file your taxes on time this year?" No, Captain Ahab's answer is, "I must hunt the whale." Captain Ahab is always mentally carrying around the rotting carcass of a beached whale, and he will park the rotting carcass of a beached whale in your living room where it will smell like rotted spermaceti. That is not a marketable job skill. So when Captain Ahab's wife says, "John, the profits on spermaceti seem to be dropping. Do you think you could consider perhaps a landlubber's career?" Again, his answer will be, "No, the whale." It is very difficult to get the smell of rotten spermaceti out of your drapes. I do not recommend it. You will need both a steam cleaner and also an exorcist. I am not making that up. That is a true thing. So when you are looking, after Captain Ahab has gone finally out to sea, for someone else who loves books, I would maybe hang out in the section where there's a book called 1001 Smoothie Recipes, or My Abs and How I Got Them, or 500 Cakes to Share with Your Girlfriend, or perhaps, really children, after you pack up your carpet squares, just make yourself a cup of tea, pull down a nice, long, thick, satisfying novel, curl up all by yourself.